Okay, hey everybody. I'm not gonna lie. This weather got my back, my shoulders, my everything on fire. But we are here. Yes, we are. My hair looks a mess, but don't judge me. Is that what you're doing? Judging? Cut it. Without further ado, let's get it poppin'. Like today. Oh.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time.
Right.
That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. You can follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch. Big O, thank you so much. All social media platforms like Tag, um, shit, Threads, everywhere. And it's also my .com. And then THA Real JANELL.com. And it's also my main social media platforms. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that stay tuned into the couch, that come back, rewatch the couch. The ones that's faithfully been couch potatoes all 4 seasons. Y'all the real MVPs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Shout out to everybody that's been streaming my music. Thank you. Like, what? Y'all been going crazy. The Thunder Up video will be dropping 9/11. If you guys were in the video or if you would like to see a special screening, well, for the ones that I've extended the invite to, then you already know it's going to be on the 10th. Coming up on the couch, we got Robin Ratliff. I'm super excited to have all these people coming to the couch. So if you want to go ahead and check and see who's all tagged and get a chance to get to know them before they get on the couch, go ahead. And then you'll get to hear a different side of them on the couch. Also, Emily Barnes and JJ Humphrey, they coming together. Thunderboy, Kecia Lewis, Dre Austin, the Restoration King. Stacie Wright, we're going to try to get her on the couch again. She was just super busy. She didn't get to make it last time because she couldn't get off of work in time. But we're going to try to get her on this time. Also, shout out to everybody that's been voting. The semifinals are out right now. So for the 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards, if you haven't already voted, I need you to go do that. Can you go vote for me? In all categories you see my name in. Now, I've been having some people telling me that they only seen 3 categories. That's because you are not clicking discussions. Click discussions and it will pop up. You just have to do it the right way in order the votes. Not just for me, for everyone that's asking for votes. If you don't vote the correct way, they won't count it for us. So when they call people's names and then they finally call the winner and we're not it, it's because we wasn't tagged the correct way. So I'm just asking that if you are going to vote for me, please make sure that you do it the correct way so that it can count. Make sure that you also make sure that you vote for best dispensary, medical wellness. Are you kidding me? Why the fuck not? And it's posted on the wall. If you don't know, now you know. Let me turn this one. Y'all see it. Oh, y'all see Narcus right there too. Oh, I can't even get it close up. But y'all see Narcus, medical man wellness. Come on, listen. And actually this wall is a bunch of different people that I've met, that I support, so, if you got some art or something and you try to let me get it for the couch, send it to me. I love art. I do. I love art. I love different art. So send it to me. But like I said, the semifinals, like I said, if you don't vote the correct way, we don't get the votes. So make sure that you vote the correct way. It's supposed to be raining this whole week, including the weekend. And I know that the prison reunion is supposed to be this weekend, August the 30th. If it rains, we may either postpone it or just meet up next year. I mean, we already met up the first time. Nah, we're going to be up there. If you guys don't get to make it, that's cool. But for the ones that get to make it, tap in. We will be there. It's bring your own everything. Your own food, beer, whatever. Bring your own. But it's going to be at the Stars and Stripes, Lake Hefner Park from 4 to 8 if you guys would like to come. Like I said, it's the prison reunion for the ladies that did time with us. Even if you didn't do time with us and you did time and you would like to, have this little meet and greet, come through. Also, like I said, 9/11, Thunder Up. If y'all haven't been seeing the clip has been going crazy. Shout out to everybody that's been sharing it. Shout out to everybody that's been sharing everything on my page. Y'all, come on now. Thank you. Also, I am now starting let me think of how to say this. A new business venture. And I've been doing it kind of for a while, but I'm doing it now. I'm doing consulting for donations, and I'm doing the actual kits for a certain price. You just have to, if you have dermals, If you have dermals, look, check me out. I even got one of the Band-Aids on today. If you have dermals and you are looking to save your dermals, if you're having issues with it rejecting, pussing, crusting, I deal with all of that. I do all of this. I does this. So holler at your girl if you're trying to get saved. I do save dermals, and I can save yours. No matter how bad your dermal is, I can save your dermal. So hit me up if you're interested in that. Also, I'm writing a Christmas play if you're interested in getting into the Christmas play with me. I'm almost, well, not that I'm almost finished writing because I got some more to go to it, but I don't know about how long I want. Do I want it to be an hour? Because this is going to be an actual movie. We're going to make it into a movie. Yeah. Shout out to my wife. Okay. Because she's going to be the director. So I'm excited about that. If y'all want to get involved with that, let's get it. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of tonight's episode. Now, a lot of you have been seeing my news reports. I do a lot of news reports. If I see a car wreck, you know, if I see the police doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, if it's something that needs to be reported and I'm there, I am there and I'm reporting it. So I've been reporting a lot of car wrecks lately, especially in the same areas. And what gets me is this. The biggest part of being an adult is making decisions. And knowing that some of the decisions that we make are going to be hard. They're not going to be easy all the time. It's just not. And also, being an adult is also knowing how to time things right. I'm sorry. When you are an adult, you have to know how to time things right. Otherwise, you're always going to be late for everything. Now, if you're one of those people, you're like, I don't give a fuck if I'm late or not. Oh, well, the party's going to wait on me. The party don't start till I walk in. If you one of those people, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the adults. Yeah, us adults. We know that when it comes to different events, whatever, job, whatever, we have to make sure that we time things right. Period. So if you're in the car and you're like, oh my God, I'm about to be late for work. I got 5 more minutes to get there. Then you're more likely to put your foot on the pedal and go a little bit faster. You're more likely to be in a residential neighborhood racing as if you're the Fast and the Furious. And it's really fucked up because, again, us as adults, we need to know how to time things right to where we're not late. You know, if you would have left a little bit earlier, even if it's raining, whatever the weather is, when you leave a little bit earlier, then you give yourself enough time to get where you need to go, right? So just because you are late does not mean that you put, okay, you don't give a fuck about yourself. Does not mean that you put other people's lives at risk. These are school hours as well. Meaning that kids will be getting in and out of school around this time that this usually happens. And it's these adults that have somewhere to be. Some of them don't even have nowhere to be. Guess where they trying to get to? They just trying to go home. Some of them is trying to get to some pussy. Some of them is trying to get to that booty call. Some of them is just trying to get to the dispensary before it closes. And I can respect that. But what I can't respect is speeding through neighborhoods as if you're the only one there. And then you crash and you walk looking around like, Dad, come get me. Like, I done seen it so many times. Like, it's your fault. You literally are the one at fault. You smashed into this person and you're playing victim on the side of the road. Imagine if it wasn't another car that you hit. Imagine if it was a kid trying to cross the road to get home to their parents. This time it was a car. The next time it can be a child. The next time it can be your child. You might be going so fast that you split a pole. And on the other side of that pole is your child. Split in half because of how fast you were driving. I don't know what it is that you guys are trying to gain. But, and I get it. I get the need for speed. I get it. Now, it's a time and a place for everything now. In a residential neighborhood is not it, ever. That's never the place to be speeding. I don't care if you late to your doctor's appointment. I don't care. I don't care what you late for. As a matter of fact, you can be late to church for all I care. When it comes to these neighborhoods, some of these neighborhoods now, they have speed bumps now going through their neighborhoods. And I don't even think it was so much as because of the state was just like, you know what, let's just put it there. No, I think it was because the neighborhood was complaining about the people driving so fast through their neighborhood. So the only way that they can stop it is by putting speed bumps throughout the neighborhood. That's the only way. The only way. So if you have that issue, we have that issue. Excuse me. We have that issue really bad over here. So we need to start advocating for speed bumps to be put in the neighborhood. Especially before this light. My wife just told me, babe, we're going to do a compilation on how many car wrecks you reported on just right here. And she's right. I know I keep doing that, but it feels like my, because of the weather, my spine just feels so weird right now. Yeah. But it's just, you guys are speeding through the light at a cost. And you're not even thinking about the cost until it actually is happening. Now you're thinking about, oh, I got to get a new car. Oh, I got to do this. My insurance is about to be very high. This, that. Now you're thinking about that. But you didn't think about that when you had that child smashed under your tire now. You're wiping the pavement with a kid, with your car, driving so fast through these neighborhoods. Even if you didn't do it this time, guess what? It could be a next time because you got that need for speed, right? And the police ain't no better. The police is not any better. And I've caught them so many different times. And the only fucked up thing about it is I don't have my camera out fast enough. And for the ones that's always catching something on camera, y'all be catching the most craziest shit. People dying, but y'all don't ever catch the police doing something on camera. Catch them motherfuckers on camera doing shit. Yeah, because they need to be held accountable too. Ain't no reason why these officers should be drag racing. Like what in the fuck? I've seen some of these officers turn on their lights just so they can get ahead of traffic and don't go nowhere. Just be going to the gas station or just be going to the Sonic or the... I'm like, wow. Ambulance do it too. Firefighters do it too. When they trying to get ahead of something, I don't give a fuck. Not everything is an emergency. Trust me, I've seen it. They come on now. Y'all wasn't every time. I've watched them. That should be illegal too. Y'all shouldn't be able to do that. You need to wait in traffic too. If it's not a medical emergency, then you need to go on and be right on back there too. It's crazy. It's crazy how they want to uphold the law when it comes to us. God dang, my fucking back. They want to uphold the law when it comes to civilians, but they don't want to uphold the law when it comes to police or firefighters, or sometimes they do. And I know you guys are probably like, damn, if you're so tired, go to sleep. It's not even that. It's my medicine. I'm so sorry. But it's too many people, civilians and police, that's racing. Did y'all see about that officer that was driving so fast? Wasn't going anywhere. Didn't have no medical, nothing, wasn't trying to go. He literally smashed into these two men and killed them on the spot. On the spot. So it's not just civilians that's racing these neighborhoods and not giving a fuck. It's also these officers. And between the officers and the civilians, I don't know who's just as bad. I don't know worse. Because these officers, they be speeding like some speed demons. They be, go speed racer, go there, gone. And when I'm looking, because I have an app that tells me when there's a medical emergency, when there's something's going on. If something's going on, my phone gonna tell me. There's no reason why some of these officers, sometimes I even drive behind the officers so I can see where they going. I'm gonna let you go fast, but I'm gonna follow you just so I can see what's happening. I'm the couch anyway, so I want to see. By the time I get there and I realize that they ain't going nowhere but the motherfucking 7-Eleven or the on cue, I'm looking like, so you did all of that? You literally moved out the way. Damn near gave me an anxiety attack because I thought you was trying to pull me over on some bullshit. Yeah. Then he didn't do nothing but go to on cue so you could sit next to your friend and y'all gossip through the window. Are you kidding? That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. These wrecks could be prevented from each party, officers and civilians. If you, 1, pay attention. If you, 2, stop speeding. If you, 3, stop drinking and driving. Stop drinking and driving. Stop getting behind that wheel inebriated. Stop getting behind that wheel when you're going through so many things emotionally and you feel as if, okay, look, I'm going through it. I need to get behind this wheel. When you're going through it and you get behind that wheel, sometimes you're crying. Can you see through tears? No. No. So when you like, my eyes is like this. I can barely see the screen right now. So even driving while seriously emotional, to me, that's just as bad as drinking and driving. Driving while angry, to me, that's just as bad as drinking drunk. Because when you're so mad and angry and frustrated and going through shit and you pushing it through your driving, you speeding, you making turns and whipping the motherfucking car like a door slamming. You giving your passengers and everybody in the car whiplash, all because you angry. And you can crash and die, all because you're sad. Because you could be crying and thinking that you could see through the tears and not seeing that this car is just about to turn real fast. And now all of a sudden you in a head-on collision, fighting for your life. Now you crying even more. Wipe those tears, baby. Getting behind that wheel, crying, angry, it's just like being drunk. It's just like being high. And I know that some people's going to argue me down. But I've tried to drive before, crying. And guess what? I couldn't see nothing. I had to pull over. How many times have you ever tried to drive crying and had to pull over? You want to know why you had to pull over? You had to pull over because you couldn't see. You had to pull over because your vision was cloudy. Like when you drunk, driving, your vision is cloudy. You can't really see what's going on. You don't know what's really happening. You think that you driving straight, but you really not. Being in a rush, come on now. Stop being in a rush for life. Be late for work. If this is your last time being late for work, then guess what? You didn't deserve that job. I'm sorry. You did not deserve that job. Putting other people's lives at risk because you could lose your job because you got one more last strike. You need to be an adult and time better. You need to time better. Time yourself better to get to work on time. Time yourself better to get to events on time. Time yourself better to where you're not racing through these neighborhoods like you ain't got a care in the fucking world. Like you the only one living on this entire earth. You just racing right on through. Now, I understand lights do turn pink before they turn red sometimes. I understand that. But y'all putting too many people at risk for them pink lights. And that's not a good thing. Y'all not even thinking. Y'all not being smart about it. If I know I have to be at my doctor's appointment at 4 o'clock, I am not going to leave at 3:45. I don't care if it's right up the street. It could be a car accident. That's going to back up traffic. Now you late. It could be raining. That could back up traffic. People driving slow. Now you late. It's so many factors of putting you in position to be late for something if you do not time yourself the correct way. If you don't time yourself the right way. If you think you do, then why are you driving so fast through these residential neighborhoods, putting everyone at risk, especially the kids? Kids is now back in school. They're back in school. With that being said, going through these neighborhoods, some of these neighborhoods, these kids are walking through them. How are they going to see you coming speeding through? How do they know that you have to be at work at 3:45? How do they know? Know that they're trying to get home to their mom and dad. And some of them have not made it to their mom and dad because some of you have raced through these neighborhoods and struck them and killed them. I remember when I was younger, my sister and I were leaving from school. We were on our bikes and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to make it home before you. And I remember hearing a loud crash. And in my head, I was like, I hope that ain't my sister. And when I turned around, it was my sister. She got hit by a driver racing through a neighborhood in a van. And they actually drove off. Number one, they probably didn't have insurance. Number two, they probably was like, oh my God, I can't risk going to jail. I'll go to jail, or who knows. There's plenty of reasons why people don't stop whenever they hit somebody. Plenty of reasons. I'm not knocking you. I'm not condemning you. I'm just saying that, when you strike kids and you striking people and you striking things and you're not being careful enough or caring enough to drive with common sense. Thank you, Heather. You don't care. It's all about you when you get behind that wheel. You don't make it about anybody else. You don't care about anybody else on the road. That's why you see a lot of angry drivers. That's why you see a lot of road rage, because there are drivers on this road that truly believe that they're the only ones on this road. And just like Leon Perkins in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who killed one of our good friends, May the 3rd, from a road rage. He got away with it. He did. And there are plenty of other people who got away with the same thing he did. And there's plenty of other people who didn't. We have to hold those people accountable. Road rage. I learned through that situation. I used to have real bad road rage. I felt like I would be cussing like, you motherfucking bitch cutting me off, bitch. What? You ain't see me? Type shit. Until I lost a friend. And it opened my eyes. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in the right or not. Somebody can kill me. Somebody can kill one of us just because. If they feel threatened, or just because if they want to, or if... We can't let our anger issues get the best of us when it comes to driving, because we don't know how the other person is going to react. They can be carrying and just want to kill somebody. They can be waiting on their moment. This is the moment they all been waiting for. Now you dead. And this is, like I said, what they've been waiting on. They was waiting on you to pop off, one person to pop off so they can use this gun. That's why I keep it right here next to them. Right here next to them. Sometimes a knife. I understand, again, like, about being late, not wanting to be late for anything. I understand that. But the only way that you can manage to not be late for something is if you plan your day the right way. If you plan your day the right way, you wouldn't have to worry about missing time or being late or any of that. Plan the right way so you don't be racing through these neighborhoods. There's so many different car wrecks. And it's not because people's driving 20 miles per hour. No. I met a young lady the other day at a garage sale, and she told me that her son, she just now was able to start talking about it, but her son was driving really fast. He was driving 65 miles per hour. And she said that the police said that his motorcycle went through the car, tore the car in half, with his body included. You guys have to stop racing. These aren't the streets for it. And not everybody knows how to drive. And not everybody can get out the way. So you're putting everyone at risk, all because you think you know just by Grand Theft Auto. This ain't no motherfucking Grand Theft Auto. This is real life events, motherfucker. These is real life people that's in these streets. These is real life kids getting off of school, getting off the bus, walking through these neighborhoods that you guys are speeding the fuck through with not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. I can't even tell you how many car accidents I report, especially, like I said, in the same areas. It's a damn shame. A damn shame. So, y'all getting behind these wheels, y'all been wanting to drive all this time. That's cool, drive. But make sure that you are being safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't be emotional and drive. Listen. These are key points to driving. Key points to being an adult behind the wheel. You got to care. You got to know. You got to be paying attention. You have to. Lives are at stake. Lives are at stake. Kids' lives are at stake. Does that not bother you? Is it not important to make sure that the kids survive? If you don't care about yourself, is it not important that the kids survive? Because speeding through these neighborhoods, you can potentially strike a kid. Because kids like to play in their own neighborhoods. Kids like to be in the street. Kids like to, back and forth with their bikes and their skateboards and their this and their that, scooters. Imagine you're speeding to get to work, straight through a neighborhood, and you strike one of those kids. Now what? Now they're gone. Now you're facing time. Now you're another statistic. It gotta stop. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do or nothing, but at least think about it. At least think about, and I know for one, police ain't finna look at this and be like, let's listen to this civilian. She's telling us to slow down, and they gonna do what they want to do. But us civilians that can actually see the couch, please take heed. Take heed. Too much is at stake. Your life being included. And I give a fuck about you. I don't have to know you to give a fuck about you and want you to survive. I want you to survive. I want you to treat these streets like you would treat your coochie or your dick and your balls when you're shaving. And your booty. Treat it like your genital area, like you're shaving. Treat it carefully. You don't want to speed shaving down there, right? So why you want to speed driving? Why do you want to speed driving and potentially cause harm to somebody? Treat these streets like you treat your private areas. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. If you're just now tuning in, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, Tag, Twitch, Fanbase, Threads, and also my.com. And you can also visit CHARealJANELL.com. And it's also my main Instagram, YouTube, and everything. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on my post notifications, because you never want to miss when I come onto the couch. Tonight's episode, like I said, is about speeding. Y'all gotta stop speeding. There's too many of these stories that these news reports that I've been reporting on. It gotta stop. It gotta stop from the civilians and from the police. The police, if you can see this, bitch, you need to stop speeding too. And you putting on these motherfucking lights like you just really going somewhere. Trust me, I done followed a few of you motherfuckers, and you wasn't going nowhere. You wasn't. I seen you. Yeah, I seen you. So, yeah. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. Can you send that again? You said, can I help you? Your dermals were checked in. Okay, so I actually went live on the wrong on the wrong platform. I meant to go live on my podcast page. This is actually, you can hit me up. I have a flyer that I could send to you. Let me make sure that I follow you. I just realized that I'm on the wrong line. But it's all good. I just followed you, so make sure that you send me a message. I am out of here, you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles. Make sure that you follow the Couch Chronicles No Limits on TikTok as well. Obviously, my dumb ass went live on my main page, but it's all good. Make sure that you follow me, support me. If you guys are on Facebook, make sure that you follow me on Facebook too, and vote for me. for the 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards for every category that I am listed on. Make sure that you vote for me. I offer the dermal kits, and I also offer dermal consultation for just a small fee. It's really not even a small fee. It's just up to you. And a donation, for you guys that don't know what a donation is, a donation means it can be a penny, 10 cents, $10, $100. A donation is whatever you feel you want to donate. I'm not picky on a donation. It's the respect thing. So my consultations are just a donation. Send me a DM and I will DM you back. Let me just post all my podcast stuff, and I am here for you and your dermals. See, I even got one of mine. Okay, so let me tell you while you're here. Here's a huge trick. Like, when you see how my shirt, it would have been rubbing on this one, so I keep this one covered up. I don't want anything that's gonna rub against, even if I have a shirt that's gonna rub against one of them, it's not gonna rub against all of them. So I make sure that my shirt is at least low enough to where these two don't get rubbed on. But if this one is gonna get rubbed on, I'm gonna make sure that it's covered up. And you only wanna hit me up. I got you. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. See you guys soon.